Guys, what's going on? My name is Ryan. I trade ETFs, and I like to make videos to show some of the technical analysis that I'm seeing in the market. So today we've got natural gas represented by nat gas, and let's get started on the technical analysis. Here on the weekly, we can see that we have this interesting pattern playing out here. It might be a topping pattern, and it might not be. A lot of people have been calling out this head and shoulders for a long time, and I can definitely see the rationale for that. However, I am skeptical that this is a legitimate head and shoulders for a multitude of reasons that I'll get into here on shorter time frames. But first of all, let's go ahead. I mean, this is just a little Fibonacci wedge pattern for me that I'm not really going to go into. But as far as divergences go, we see that our slow stochastic here on the daily is more significant than on the 30-minute, of course, because it represents a higher time frame. We go from this low here to this higher low, while price remains flat, and this represents a bullish divergence, and we might have seen that play out here on Thursday, I believe. As far as an RSI perspective goes, we have almost never broken below this 35% level, which is outlined here by this dashed blue line. The one time that we did, we saw a major reversal. However, when it comes down and touches this level, it would have been a good buy entry point in the past history of the last 8-9 months here. We would have got in right here and rode it up. We would have got in right here and rode it up. And right now we are coming down and basically touching it for a third time. So let's go into a shorter time frame. Let's go to the 2-hour. On the 2-hour chart, I think that we have a descending wedge going on here, marked by this resistance line and this support line here. I can see us having a double bottom here. We see that the wick came down to the support right here at 2.875 twice now. And we came down right here, we shot back up, we came back down and retested it. This is our double bottom, and we shot up much higher at this. We stalled out right here, and we were rejected for what is a 1, 2, 3, 4th time here. So this is hard resistance. This is hard support down here. One interesting thing is what is going on with this volume. You can see across this whole line, we have huge spikes until we come into this right here, and there has been just zero volume. And I really, to be honest with you, I don't know what to make of this. This is our long-term support line that I have drawn from the daily chart coming in here, and it's basically right at the end of our descending wedge. Let's go to the 1-hour. And the 1-hour, I was just messing around. I kind of saw a different pattern going on. I don't know if it's legitimate or not, but we kind of had price rise into this. We have an A, B, C, D, E, sort of a megaphone type pattern. You can see that fairly clearly here. And I drew this from my last video. We can see that price didn't quite touch our E. However, it did make that bullish move upwards. You can see that our RSI is getting scrunched here a little bit from lower highs all the way over here until we finally broke up more bullishly, which gives me hope to more upside to come. However, at the same time, we did get rejected off of this 3.03 level for a 4th time, and we're beginning our descent back down, and that makes me quite nervous. On the other side of things, our RSIs continue to get scrunched from the bottom as we have higher highs, and be interested to see if it breaks out below this, in which case, I won't know which direction the RSI wants to go. However, we are holding up at this 50 level fairly significantly after a bullish break above this trend line right here. A short-term divergence that I see right here, and what is probably leading to this drop, is our CCI, our volume, is dropping dramatically. We see our high here and then our next high, while our price makes a high and a higher high. This is a divergence. And like I said, I was kind of messing around on this hour chart, and I kind of see what might be the beginnings of a diamond bottom. However, it needs to fill out more before it can give any kind of confirmation. You see that we come down, it's supposed to touch either 7 or 9 times, so we kind of come down, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm guessing this is going to be a 9 wave, so we're probably going to come down and have our 7, 8, 9, and then if this is a true diamond bottom, we will see significant upside from this point down here. However, like I said, we still have 3 more touches to go before that happens, and I'm not as confident on this one as I am on my volatility video, and therefore I will wait and see if price will continue to consolidate further. Here in the 30-minute, we kind of have our overthrow pattern right here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a wick that goes all the way down here to support, which is our double bottom right here. Overthrows are common towards the end of a wedge pattern, and it marks exhaustion from short sellers. Anyways, we have price coming up here, setting our double bottom, and then I decided to, just draw a fib line to look for possible areas of support on our way down. So I drew it from this low to this high, and it looks like we held up here ever so slightly at the 78.6. We broke down. Next support is going to be here at 2.98. I don't see this holding because on our way up we had basically no consolidation here. However, my target here for another entry into UGAZ, which is the 3 times ETF, will be at this 50% retracement level. The price comes up here, makes a full 50% retracement. This is a level of consolidation that we can see. We've had a lot of action going on here at this 50% level over the price history. I can see us coming down here and bouncing off of this. So for a risky buy, I'll be looking at here for this, 2.96 level to enter more UGAZ. And if we do bounce strongly here and we see an increase in volume, which, like I said, on a higher time frame, we've had basically zero volume. So I'm interested in seeing what happens here. But my prediction right now is that we are going to fall down to the 2.96, and then we're going to break out. If we break out above this extreme resistance right here, we've had 4 rejections off of it right now. If we decide to break out above it, I rarely say this, I don't think I've ever said it, but to the moon. Our RSI is holding up very well. We are continuing to battle for this 50 level RSI, which we haven't seen in the past. We basically just shot straight down from this. We've shot straight down from this, straight down. So the 50% RSI level here, this 50 level, has not held up well for us in the past. However, it is this time, and so it makes me think that something's a little bit different. On the 15-minute time frame, I just drew a Gartley real quick here, I guess. I don't usually mess around with Gartleys very well, but I was just messing around at some point, I guess, last week on a 15-minute time frame, and it turned out to work, I guess. I don't know if I want to call this working or not, but it's interesting to see that sometimes these patterns do play out the way that you expect them to, but more times than not, I find that they don't, but I keep trying. Anyways, this is the channel that we're in, and this is my 2.96 target price again from the 30-minute, and I expect us to kind of maintain this channel on our way down, and then be very interested in seeing what happens here at this level. This has been my analysis on natural gas, represented by NatGas USD, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for weekly updates. It really helps me out a lot, and I wish you the best of luck in trading next week. Happy Father's Day.